morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome to Walpurgis. Welcome to Limbus Company. So, due to generous donations to the Walpurgis Fund, we actually have a decent amount of lunacy. Now, it's always going to be a slow amount of lunacy to someone, but to me, 10,000 is quite a lot. I think the very generous donations to the Walpurg Fund, I think it got me about over 8,000, just over 8,000 lunacy, so it basically, like, quintupled what I had, which, you know, is very much appreciated. I know what this is about, mildly anyway. No one's fault, I just happened to find out, but Queen of Despair, right? What's up with that? That's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. But before we do that, let's do the fucking extract. If I didn't know it was fucking Queen of Despair before, I do now. That's cool, that's cool. I want to see what we can get. We also got a ticket, very generous of Project Moon to do that for us. Now, obviously, Queen of Despair Don Quixote will be a hilarious, fun time, so I definitely want that if possible, but I hear there are some other goodies here worth getting as well. So, I think it's going to be a good one. And of course, I do always enjoy doing the Walpurgis challenges, you know, because it gives you the little mission alongside the story shown to you alongside it, and then it's like, okay, here's all the challenges and here's a bunch of rewards. I like those rewards, I like those challenges, I like seeing what I can do, but I don't push myself too hard on them, which makes them just the right amount of challenge divided by fun. I got nothing, but that's okay. That's a lot of ego shards. Also, I wasn't expecting to get anything Walpurgis there because I was no green, although I suppose it can happen randomly, can't it? But yeah, I was all like, oh boy, can't wait to take a fucking break. And then, like, I think I literally finished recording that and then got the news where it's like, hey, Walpurgis next week. And I was like, oh, okay, no break yet. But break soon. Break soonish. I don't mind Limbus at all. I love Limbus, but I do like taking breaks, like I said. I also want to do a week of XCOM sometime soon. I'm thinking of maybe beating Hi-Fi Rush first, just to wrap that up so people don't have to wait for that to finish. Then do like a week of XCOM, and then go back to things being relatively normal. I don't know, it's just an idea I'm tossing around. I know most of you don't care about. Hello! Lovely jubbly. I know most of you don't care about XCOM, and that's totally fine. I don't expect you to. I'm just waxing lyrical about what I'm choosing to do. I like to talk. You know me. Also, we have a lot of extractions to get through, so it's worth talking about something. But oh boy, am I excited to check that green thing. Because I think there are previous Walpurgis things I've missed as well. I can't remember which ones though, so... Well, I should check the sharding area and see what I haven't got, and then see what I could potentially get. Hello!
보시게! 사랑과 평화를 수호한 자들의 이야기가 여기에 적혀있지! 바로 우리 마법 소녀들 같지 않은가? 해결사란 건 이런 거구나.
Success! Big success! You love to see it. The bomb ego in the name of love and hate. That's such a sweet, like, concept where, of course, you know, Don Quixote would be in charge of working on Queen of Hatred. So she would be like, oh, look at all these stories I love. Like, fixers are so cool, aren't they? They're heroes. And that's I like this. That's a really clever way to put those two characters, quote unquote, together. I like that a lot. That's very fun. That is exceedingly fun. I'm gonna quickly check the dispensary, because if I'm like mostly caught up on Walpurgis oh no, there's stuff here. There is definitely stuff here. Oh, sword sharpened with tears. Fuck off. Oh. You'll have to see it. Okay. All right, let's keep extracting then. Fuck it. Let's see what we can get. Bazow. Excited. Good stuff. Love to see it. But we already got, we already got a solid draw. We already got Don Quixote. That's a brilliant fucking start, surely. That's an impeccable start. And there are 2 greens here. And I bet they're going to be 2 announcers I've already got. Knowing my fucking luck. But, once again, can't complain. Really, because I got Queen of Hatred. That's pretty fucking sick. Yep, Hongler, and...
정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장! 아르카나들을 처리하는 거라면 나도 도울게. 정의로운 힘은 합칠수록 강해지는 거니까. 잘 부탁해.
Fun that they've actually given her voice acting. I like that. I mean, obviously we saw that from Don's fucking ID extraction, but still, not many abnormalities have voice acting. Very few. So that is fun. And it makes sense because she's a part of a group of abnormalities that are the most quote-unquote sapient. There is a degree of that to a lot of abnormalities, but they're the most like people, I suppose. Could probably pass for being humans in the sea, though they'd probably get found out because, you know, the head are really fucking on that shit. Good stuff, fun stuff, great start. Loving this. I mean, even if I don't draw anything new for the rest of the lunacy I have, that's already a really big draw. For me, anyway, I don't know. I know some people are never satisfied, and you know, that drive keeps us going, but me, I'm fairly easily satisfied, so I'm quite pleased. On the other hand, though, people were generous enough to contribute to this fund, so it would be far beyond me to not actually make use of that, you know? It was very generous. Let's get the most out of it that we can, in regards to Limbus specifically. The funny thing is the Limbus, or the lunacy package I got was like $41 and something cents or something, and I got 45 in total, which means I get to keep like $3 for myself. So I actually made a massive fucking profit, massive stonks, the biggest business. There's nothing here, it's fine. Essentially, I'm rich. Hello, I could happily go for a gold. There's a lot of rank 3 IDs that have come out recently that we don't have, and we could allegedly get them through this, so that would be a pretty big win and all. I will never press the center thing. I will never click the center ball. I will never, ever do it. Never, ever. I think I did do it once before. I don't remember. But I will never, ever do it again. Never. Oh, that's fine. Once again, a lot of ego shards, so it's not the end of the world. Plus, the challenges will probably provide us with some lunacy that we could use to make additional draws. If Sword Sharpened with Tears is there, I've got to try and fucking get it, don't I? I just did the this week's Mirror Dungeon before I started the episode, because I realized I forgot to do it. Which reminds me, actually, we have some Battle Pass rewards to claim, which might even give us some lunacy to try again. I don't think I'll get like a grand out of it, but it's worth looking, for sure. Maybe some tickets? I don't honestly check what's in the Battle Pass. I just know it's full of good stuff I need. One more time. Not hopeful, but it's fine. We're getting the, oh, hello. We're getting the Sang for it, so we could get a pity pull, potentially, although I think we're only like halfway there. I don't know. Surely there's a rank 2 ID I haven't got yet. Surely there's something new that can be pulled from this. Surely. No. Surely? No. Surely! No. That's fine. Good stuff. Okay. Before we go look into the thing, let's claim this. 700 lunacy. That's actually quite a lot, though. Take off module ID uptime. Wow. Ooh, we've nearly got enough extraction tickets. Maybe if we do some of the challenges in this Walpurgis thing, we only need 2 tickets to do another 10 pull. 6 uptie, yep, and a bunch of stuff that we could feasibly use to, oh, I don't know, rank up any new IDs we happen to get recently. That would be nice. I'm going to hold off on it for the immediate future, but nice to know we have options. The bottom ego in the name of love and hate. That's hilariously fun. It's mostly wrath and envy. That's interesting. Makes sense as well. By Manager Esquire's orders, I am here. Gain 2 love-hate count. Max count 20, unique charge. Resource used by certain skills for additional effects. Its count can go up to 20. Count lowers by 1 at the end of each turn. Interacts the same way as normal charge does to effects that raise or reduce charge potency and charge count. So does this count as charge? Yeah, unique charge. It literally counts as... Interesting. So does that mean that, in the name of Love and Quixote, has a lot of synergy with charge characters? Like, I hear that Charge Honglur is like a good charge support. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. Might have been Faust. I'm going to quickly check because I'm curious, and this is not a particularly... It's a more laid-back video, you know. One ally with the lowest max HP gains 1 charge count. Yeah, so theoretically, you could work them together a bit, maybe. I don't know. We've only checked 1 skill and no passives. Let's have more of a look. Where are the villains? Deal plus 3% damage for every Hysteria on self. Base stack 0, max stack 3 at turn end. At 0 or higher SP, lose 1 stack. At less than 0 SP, gain 1 stack. Gain 2 love-hate count, lose 5 SP. Gain 2 love-hate count, inflict 1 sinking. Interesting. With love, yeah! On use, gain love count, inflict rupture. Obviously, this would get more significant at higher up ties. But we're seeing the basic concepts as we go through it here. Get out of my head. If this unit has Hysteria, clash power +1. Okay. Gain +3 love-hate count. Are these? Yeah, the Hysteria ones are minus coins. So you can literally spec her into either a plus coin team or a minus coin team, depending. Love does rupture, hate does sinking. Arcana beats, minor Arcana slave, deal plus 15% damage for every magical Arcana on self, max stack 3, base stack skills deal plus stack times 5% extra damage. Turn end at 3 stack and with minus 25 or higher SP, change SP to minus 25. Oh. So at 3 stacks, her SP drops to minus 25, regardless where it is. You can go from 45 to minus 25, which would presumably cause her to then enter a Hysteria state. Yeah, at less than 0 SP, gain 1 stack out. So you can either lean into it, presumably for more damage, but likely risk a friendly fire and shit like that, or you can manage it by keeping her SP above 0, and when she's lost her stacks of Hysteria, then you fire another Arcana Beats. I'm guessing? I don't know. A 3+ love and hate, deal that 10% damage more. A 3+ love and hate, base power +1. Consume love and hate count to gain coin power +1 for every 5 count consumed, max 2. But this can only, it goes up to 20. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, I was getting confused with the other thing. Gain +6 love hate count, gain 1 magical arcana. Unbreakable coin, on hit without cracking, 2 rupture. Reverse beats, reversed arcana slave. The skill deals minus 50% damage against sub-targets. Okay, I'm guessing there's a way it can gain attack weight. Consume all Hysteria to gain clash power +1. Consume love and hate count to gain clash power +1 for every 8 consumed, max 2. +2 is 12% damage for every love hate on self. Before attack, consume all magical arcana on self to gain 1 attack weight. There it is. If this skill only has a single target, focusing counters a part, but has 2+ attack weight, deal plus 20% damage. Base power -6 for every cracked coin. Max -18. Turn end. If this unit isn't at -45 SP and is at less than 0 SP, heal 10 SP. Heal more SP the further this unit's SP value is from 0. 2 SP healed for every missing SP. Max 50 SP. That's a lot. Lose 10 SP for using the attack. And then it's sinking instead of rupture. Okay. Rapid Shan. Base power +1 for every Hysteria. Max 2. Gain +2 love hate count 2 times per turn. Unbreakable coins. A clashable guard. Very nice. Naturally, there's a lot going on here. Gain 1 love and hate every time this unit consumes 10 cumulative love-hate count in this encounter. Encounter start, this unit does not have Hysteria, gain Hysteria. If this unit does not have love-hate, gain love-hate. At 0 or higher SP, here comes Magical Girl. Gain. For this turn, this unit uses plus coin base attack skills. Base attack skills deal plus 3% damage for every love-hate on self, max 15%, very nice. And lose regressive transformation reversed. At less than 0 SP, gain regressive transformation reversed and lose Here Comes Magical Girl. So her state literally changes depending on whether she's at plus or minus SP. Those are literally 2 different forms. This unit's SP cannot drop below -40 due to the SP loss effects from this unit's base attack skills. So she can't corrode herself from using regressive transformations base attacks. Specifically. Anything else could get her there, but not that. Which is interesting. Magical Girl of Love, Queen of Hatred, deal plus 2% damage for every love-hate, max 10%. Support, Magical Power Charging Support. If among allies that gain charge count with their base attack skills, one ally with the least charge count uses a base attack skill that gains charge count, they gain plus 2 charge count, 2 times per turn. At 0 or higher SP, heal charge on target times 2 HP, max 10, heals up to 20 per turn. At less than 0 SP, heal charge on target SP. That's actually really good charge support, isn't it? I don't know, I haven't played charge really, but it sounds really good, so I'm going to assume it is. And it's all really based on envy. Okay, so she'd be good. She'd be good in purple team. She'd be good in purple team. Purple team, envy. Oh, but Dawn in purple team is middle little sister, and she fucking rules. Quickly check. What was the skill layout again? Where are you? There you are. Red, red, purple, purple. At skills 1 and 2 are red, and it's the same. Oh, I get it. Right. Yeah, no, I got confused. Okay, this is taking that into account. There's actually way more envy skills than wrath skills. So she'd be a really good purple team candidate. I bet that goes purple. It might not, it might go red, but I bet it goes purple. So she's actually really good for envy team, but it'd have to be maybe an envy team that isn't focusing on the middle. Then again, she doesn't necessarily provide bonuses to the middle. It's just that Merceau would provide bonuses to her, being in the middle. Although that's only support. Oh, no, wait. Then again, if there is another surviving ally from the middle other than this unit and the surviving ally, you could just have Sinclair. You don't need Don Quixote there. As a middle character, you could totally just have Sinclair and Merceau. Oh, okay, right. So my purple team just got a boost. That's interesting. All right. Uh-huh. Well, to theater, obviously. The night comes still, so this will be in LobCorp. This won't be a Ruiner thing, surely. Although, actually, it could be. Episode 1, 2, 3. The Night of Despair, Magical Girl. Please tell me these are voice acted. It would make me so happy. I mean, it could be voice acted, I don't know. Dante isn't voice acting. How's the taste? Said they brewed it with the tea leaves Zishan gave us. It's called Bai Hao Yin Zhen or something, I think. Man, Foreman fucked up that pronunciation. Damn it. It's a nice cup of tea that goes down easily. Not as good as Shiren's, though. Yeah? Cool wind of Dagwanyan blows under this pavilion. Now that we've survived another huge incident, I was planning to hold some consultation sessions with the sinners like I always do, but I wasn't sure when Mephistopheles was coming back, so I decided to conduct them outdoors. How exciting. Well, a change of scenery can be nice from time to time. As much as I'd love to be part of that discussion, this thing didn't come with a mouth. Ah. Oh, that must be a sore spot, Dante. What if we pour it into your clock head? You've expressed that feeling before, remember? Whenever we were snacking together, you'd say things like that. You gave up the complimentary food from the warp train to Rhodia too, and you must have been curious of its taste back then. Sucks to be you, huh? Oh, well, you know, it's not all that bad. It's just never gonna have a chip butty ever again. I think I'd feel regret and sadness. It's kind of tragic almost. Oh no, Hongler has too many emotions now. Ever since Hongler severed the cycle that bound the hierarchs of Dagwanyan and sealed the Zhanren in their temple, he's been making a lot of expressions I hadn't seen before. Moreover, lately, I've been getting the impression that he's actively been trying to express his feelings and thoughts, even for things his past self would have simply accepted as is. Which is healthy, I think. He's exploring his emotions. Like an old dam breaking its fresh spring water surging to freedom. I can't give you a mouth, but you can trust me to give you a very detailed explanation of flavors, so feel free to ask any time. But he's a rich boy, so everything tastes like shit unless it's made with the best ingredients. Yeah, thanks. And honestly, I think that's a good thing, especially because, more so than anything, I can sense that Honglo is gently enjoying these moments. I think I can safely mark him down as experiencing very positive changes in my consultation notes, unlike Heathcliff, who we had to metaphorically poke with an emotional stick after his canto to be like, you alright, buddy? You okay? How you feeling? I've noticed you've carved something new onto your bat. Though I'm not sure if any of that will get through to you, given that you probably don't even remember the taste of food anyway. Yeah, do you even remember the concept? Let me change that to started on a path to achieving some very positive changes. Excuse me, manager. That's when Sinclair suddenly rushed up to us on the pavilion. That's the point. How's Walpurgis gonna be a thing if Mephistopheles ain't here? What's going on? I know you're in the middle of a consultation, but there's this huge, big as a house truck by the entrance, and it's not the one we usually get in. The point is, I think you might have to come see this. Oi, clock in. Is that? The truck was indeed massive. It certainly did live up to all the fuss Sinclair kicked up, but... isn't that something, huh? Isn't that the truck we used to warp to, Limbus headquarters? Or a similar one? I don't know. It didn't seem to me that the other sinners were all that concerned about it. Is everything okay here? I hope it's not another attack on Dagwan Yan. Where's Chu when you need him? Huh? No, I ain't. Well, we did suspect that at first, but it's alright. It's because no one on the bus knows how to observe. It's all about the details, get it? Look, it's right there, the company logo. Where? Seriously, it's right there in that corner over there. I got really good at noticing logos and symbols when I was on the ship, when I was a sailor. Ishmael pointed at something on the vehicle, irritation clear in her voice. I stared really hard at whatever she was pointing at. I managed to find the Limbus Company's logo painted on the bus. That's fucking teeny. I guess it is a detail, though. It was the size of a palm. They were this close to chopping that truck into a million pieces when I pointed that out. Gotta say, I'm impressed you even managed to make out what that is. Doesn't look like anything other than a smudge to me. Guess eyesight's really the first thing that goes of age. Gregor, you and I are of a similar age, so this concerns me greatly, and also I agree with you. I mean, it's kind of their fault for making it so small and inconspicuous, you know? That's because it's not a public-facing vehicle. Sword walked into our circle, dusting her hands and brushing past a few disgruntled words. This is a research vehicle used by the LCE department. You've used this once before, remember? I was right. I was right. I know that's not a particularly big win, but I'm gonna take it, okay? Extrapolating from the material and the color of the truck's cover panel, it can be determined that it is the same transportation device used for the regular checkup. Correct. Right on. Ever since you used it safely to arrive at LCE, we've been using it to move the LCC base around. Hang on, does that mean we were your guinea pigs? Yes, Heathcliff. In many ways. And guess what? Just today, when we opened the truck to transport a different team... Oh, don't ignore me! Instead of answering Heathcliff's question, Sard walked up to the truck and swung open its rear doors. In it, we saw the same mess of machines we saw back then, and... Hey, this light. The now familiar green light. Of Walpurgis, yeah! I see. Sword, has there been any further modifications to this vehicle since then? Oh, well, I'm not certain on the details, but LC's chief research... Owenheim. Yes, him. Are you two well acquainted? Not very well, but I do make an effort to remember his minor yet numerous mistakes. Not like mine, which are few yet massive. If you're going to make a mistake, make a big one. That's what Faust says. She sounds oddly happy. Anyways, according to the research report he gave us, the vehicle's been modified to allow for universal use across other departments of Limbus Company. LCB's bus, Mephistopheles, right? The report said something about using the back door of that bus as a reference to equip this vehicle with various functions, and that explains why this phenomenon is taking place here. We needed a justification for why Mephistopheles was 50 million miles away, but Walpurgis Night still had to be a thing, and this will do. Walpurgis Night. Yet how is this possible when we sit not astride the bus seats? It is not a theoretical impossibility. Certain major parts of the technology forming its engine may have been shared with Hohenheim. It is within the realm of possibility that the engine's influence may be transferred there as well. However, the means by which it has affected this vehicle has to be studied. It seems to comprehend our absence and the subsequent separation from the bus. Could it, mayhap, be reacting to the presence of a golden bough? At this moment, Mephistopheles is currently boarded by Virgilius, Karen, and various other members of LCCB, including Pilot. Therefore, if they traveled far, your conjecture may be true. Or there exists a flow that ensures our encounter with Walpurgis Night regardless of the environment surrounding us. Perhaps. Faust talked to herself, staring pensively into the distance before turning toward us again with mild resignation. Lead the way, Dante. If it has found us, then it must rightly be observed. Oh, yeah. I can't remember the specific name of this floor, but I know it. The Central Command. What is it called? I know it's Tiff's floor. The middle one, the yellow one. The one where I always had the fucking, Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and I had to station, I don't think it's exaggerating to say about 70% of the staff there. Because I can't remember the exact layout, but there was something that just caused Mountain of Smiling Bodies to always break out and go on a massive rampage. And I think Big Bird was nearby as well. I think something would piss off Big Bird. Big Bird would eat people, which would then piss off Mountain of Smiling Bodies, who would then break out and eat people, and then it was a downward spiral. So I literally needed like 70% of the staff there to suppress either of them the moment they got out to make sure the situation didn't spiral, because by the time people would get down there, if everyone was spread out as they would normally be, it would be far too late. Fortunately, neither of those abnormalities are relevant to our current situation. I knew it. It's the former L-Corp's turn. What do you mean, knew it? It's not like there's been some kind of pattern. Heathcliff opened up a betting pool about where our next Walpurgis night location is going to be. A betting pool? With what money? You're all broke. Alright, what I say? Pay up your gits. You told me it was just about time the patterns changed. No way, but it was just the right time to bet against the odds. You gotta keep going, Rodeo. You're about to hit it big. All in. I guess that's fine. By the looks of it, the bet seemed to have been about whether this Walpurgis night would take us to the library or the Lobotomy Corp headquarters. Hey, something about this place seems a bit different from the other former L-Corp hallways we saw in the past. Yeah, it's much more fucking nice and elaborate, isn't it? This thou saidst as well, Manager Esquire. Oh, it is familiar, yet unfamiliar indeed. A stage for a play, almost. Seems it's gotten wider, too. It's still the same long and narrow hallway, but it's slightly wider. While it's unknown as to how many days have passed in these headquarters. Prithee, repeat what you have said. No, this subject can be discussed later, when its veracity becomes clearer. Also, Faust is tired now, no more explaining. Sharing the current circumstances of this place. Yep, Central Command. We find ourselves at the Lobotomy Corporation headquarters of a certain day, at its Central Command, to be exact. The very center of the middle layer. Then the ones we visited so far must have been in the upper layer. Correct. It is said that the departments of Lobotomy Corporation headquarters were progressively unlocked with the passage of time, and then you'd go back in time and lose that progress and have to unlock them again. And boy, it took a long fucking time. How long was my LobCorp series? It occurs to me I don't remember. One sec, sorry. Curiosity has gotten the better of me. 48 episodes, huh? Crazy. Damn, they were like averaging over 10,000, or they are averaging over 10,000 views. Some of them are at 20,000. Holy shit. Crazy. The first episode has 100,000 views. I mean, I knew that, but I forgot. According to the reports, when the headquarters crumbled and fired that skyward light, it was... Indeed, it appears that with every visit we find ourselves at a further point in time here. As soon as the current day can be pinpointed... Also, what are we going to do when we run out of days? Like, how long can Walpurgis Nacht go on for? Because we're basically hopping to each department with each Walpurgis Nacht, right? What happens when we run out of departments? What do we do then? Just reset and then explore a different abnormality each time? Because that wouldn't be terrible. It would be on brand to reset right as we get to the last department. We might even be able to experience that day. Perhaps, then... Beep, beep, beep. Well, that didn't take long. We're here to take care of some ordeal or something again, aren't we? Hey, I'm not complaining. We've been kind of loafing around and doing nothing while Jia Si-shun left for that grand conference to decide the future of Dagwan Yan or something. That had nothing to do with boats, so I wasn't listening. But we have so little time, I must prepare a more intense training regimen to make up for lost time. Whichever it is, it'll be FUN. What's everyone waffling about? Q the Sephira is an angry one this time, it sure is. Yeah, what? Did you expect some other voice speaking through the Central Command PA system other than Tiffereth's? Tiffereth, the employees are... Oh, hang on. Tiffereth, the employees are confused. Please explain the situation to them. I forgot that there were 2 Tiffereths back in the day. Good times. Ah, there's 2 of them? Yes, I'm also Tiffereth. The Central Command, unlike other departments, boasts a rather significant size. It is large enough to have been managed in two areas, A and B. It is said that this is why they have two separate Sephira managing this department. Yeah, it's a lot, even between the both of us, which is why it's up to you to be more thorough. Yeah, bring out the ordeal already. What are we destroying this time? Like I said, what are you all waffling about? There's been an abnormality containment breach. The whole company's about to go belly up because everyone else is off trying to suppress the mess on the other side. Oh, this is actually a big deal. Then the alarm that was blaring all throughout the company suddenly went quiet. Oh no, the second warning! Yeah! Oh, great. Look what you did, you bunch of slackers. Get to our headquarters now. Deal with the blue entity. Blue entity? Hang on. That could mean multiple things. When you say blue, do you mean sword sharpened by tears? Or do you mean, like, blue star? It's Night of Despair. Yeah, okay. In retrospect, yeah. Context clues. Kinda. This one's kinda elaborate, huh? A flowing sword's so hard to parry. It's got such a long reach and it's so thin that I can hardly see where it's As if to prove Sinclair's words, the Azure abnormality fired another volley of thrusting swords in our direction. Just as we braced... Hi-ya! Rays of pink light coalesced before Sinclair, materializing before someone rushed onto the scene and parried away the flying swords. I suppose I should have probably done the mission first. Honestly, I've done this in a very stupid order, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Ah, her again, leaping right into the action the moment the second warning goes off. Yeah. Have you noticed that she's very, I don't know if this is intentional, or if it's just they've done her design to look more faithful to the, original design, as it were. But she almost kind of looks like she has the cognition filter on her. Because she's got the extra large eyes, but you could just argue that that's just a part of the abnormality's appearance because of what she, the kind of appearance that they're trying to go with her. I don't think it's a cognition filter thing, but I think that is a fun possibility. Sorry, I'm late. Here comes Magical Girl. Oh, nice. Puff, puff. I feel so bad, but she won't be a threat to you now. Art thou verily a veritable magical maiden? Ah, of course I am. I'm a magical girl, fighting to vanquish all these evil arcana. Oh! Ooh. Then this magic and the legendary codices does exist for truth, and thy most fashionable costume must be forsooth to gather the magical powers. Don Quixote, calm yourself. Where are you guys going? Mouse somehow managed to precisely snatch Don Quixote's wildly flapping arms mid-motion and dragged her away from the magical girl and back to our group. Wherefore didst thou drag me from this consultation of great significance? I have mountains of questions to ask her. That thing is no magical girl. What is with thy conspiratorially low voice in this 00104, risk level VAV. It is a veritable abnormality dubbed the Queen of Hatred for recording purposes. Fie, that maiden there is an abnormality, yet she speaketh and appeareth just like a human. And to label someone whose sheer appearance exudes justice, Queen of Hatred? I believe that it has been impressed upon you many times in the past that abnormalities should not be judged by their exteriors. Indeed, they possess the sense of self, they think and they feel. Perhaps, by the head standards, they may meet the criteria of what is considered a human. However, that is an abnormality, no more, no less. We slowly turn around to look at the blue-haired thing, compelled by Faust's stern tone. But it was just there, humming a light tune, swinging that staff around. Oh, the lights. Wonderful. Looks like I managed to protect the peace once again. What a fucking pain in the ass she always was back in the day. Love her. I love all the magical girls. They're very fun. But what a fucking pain in the ass she was in the facility. She definitely harmed my operations more than she helped. Now, that does partially come down to me because she can be managed if you do it properly, and I kind of didn't. But at the same time, what a fucking pain in the ass she was. And when the red lights turned off and the alarm stopped blaring in our ears, it puffed away with the same pink swirl of light she first appeared with. Oh, this is annoying. Why did the abnormality have to be contained to our department? It couldn't be helped, Tiferiff. Not even the manager knows which abnormality will appear at the headquarters. Yeah, that's true. That's only partially true, actually. We get to pick one of 3. Although, actually, no, that is true, because if you haven't picked it before, you don't know what it is. But it also means it could not be true, because on this occasion, the manager could have picked it on a previous one and then decided to pick it this time. Who the fuck knows? But she gets on my nerves, you know, always showing up at the tail end of a huge mess like the second morning, barely doing anything to help, leaving the scene like she did something. This is true. And you know how she completely loses it unless we baby her all the time, right? Yeah, that's also true. Are they saying this over the fucking... I'm pretty sure she can hear you! Tiferiff, the mic is still on. Yeah, so let them listen. The employees have to know that this abnormality is still an abnormality at the end of the day, I guess. Her management appears to be quite the source of stress, it seems. Yet aught is odd here. The maiden hath assisted us dearly in our battle, did she not? To suggest that she is hardly of any help is preposterous. Please review this document. It is a consolidation of management reports for that abnormality from the former L Corp. Fortunately, it seems that an extended period of management inexperience has left quite a detailed report behind. Yes, I did very well on that, didn't I? Up! Why are they all in the form of YouTube videos? And who is this Foreman person? Oh, damn. She wasn't kidding about having to baby this one, huh? Yeah. The sinner's expressions will start to turn rather sour the further they read along the report. I skimmed through it, and it looks like she's got this compulsive obsession that she always has to be on the side of justice. She grows more and more hysterical the longer a peaceful period lasts. What is her problem? Her problem is that she needs an evil to beat, and if she can't find an evil to beat, then she has to be the evil that will be beaten. Wow, look at all the dead fucking employees, goddamn. Look like clerks. I think they're probably clerks. Although that one's wearing an armband. Did clerks have armbands back in the day? It's been so long. Got anything to say to that, oh great scholar of fixers? Indeed, it is quite different from what I anticipated. As fortune should have it, we did not encounter the mutated form of the Queen of Hatred today, which is a bit of a downer. However, as they also possess such a thing as psychological stability, or sanity, it seems that employees assigned to this abnormality had the responsibility to keep it at higher levels at all times. It cannot have been easy to put up with humoring a monster in human skin. At least humoring them is the extent of the required effort at this point. You are implying that the management of abnormalities entails something far more complicated than simply calibrating their sanity at a reasonable level. Yes, that is correct. It seems that this headquarters is yet to extract a larger quantity of abnormalities. A moment, if you will, to say that they extract. Yi-Sang furrowed his brows and started, noticing a strangeness in her choice of words, but... we already found ourselves returned to the mess of machinery that was LCE's vehicle. It seems that this is where this scenario ends. Dante, as there may be further information that can be garnered from this experience, repeated visits to this Walpurgis night is also recommended. Okay, got it. Yi-Sang approached Faust to continue his earlier question, but Faust only shook her head in response as if to say that she wasn't certain or that she couldn't tell him just yet. To me, someone who doesn't even know what's going on with the company they're working for, all these stories from the former L Corp and the library are filled with nothing but confusing mysteries. And if you are similarly filled with confusing mysteries because you didn't play the L Corp and Library of Ruina, might I suggest watching my series. You will be caught up to date and I will make money. Everybody wins. But something about it makes me feel as though everything that happened in those two places are at once foundations and clues to what we are going through. Maybe I can even use these moments to understand the stories I've forgotten, the purpose of this company I work for. So, well, who's up for a second run? Let's, like Faust, focus on looking for those clues left behind. Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what this fight's like. Obviously, it's Knight of Despair, who is fucking sick. We all know this to be true. And the ego for Knight of Despair was also fucking sick. And we'll try out In the Name of Love and Hate, because that's fun. Obviously, we're only playing on easy, so I'm not anticipating many troubles. Oh, okay, Ashley would have just done it like this. Okay, well, my bad, but it's fine. I did that a very silly way, I know. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You're just gonna play the video game. Knight of Despair. Nonsense, we have this down pat. Gloom skills. If target has 4+ sinking, +1 coin power. Whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to move my shit around. Inflicts cold black tears equal to the number of remaining coins. Max stack 5, term start, gain 1 clash power down. This unit's hit while it has this effect. Lose stack times 2 SP once per turn. Does not activate when hit by a crack coin. If Queen of Hatred is reduced by this effect, heal 5 SP. This effect cannot reduce this unit's SP below -40. Takes -50% damage from burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, and sinking, rounded down. If this unit hits with a cracked unbreakable coin, it does not activate the target's sinking effects. Does not consume count either. Okay, but a lot else about it we don't actually know. We're gonna struggle to get clash wins though. With love! Yeah! Oh, it doesn't look great. I'm kind of hoping we can get some envy resonance going, and that might help with some of our skills. What if you just went for it? Fuck it, let's see what happens. Those two are neutral. Can you get a better result? Not really. The skill gains highest resonance divided by 2 offense level. Okay, so this would be a good clasher, actually. That's neutral. That's a harder one to beat. Sinclair, go for that. You should be able to do it. I'm gonna use that to get the full resin. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Give it a go. Ooh. Yes. 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 Good shit. I would quite like to have an ego team. I think that'd be quite fun. I think we've got enough people for it now. That's fun. Love it, love it. These are some good skills. Ah, Heathcliff. Ah, Heathcliff. Ah, Heathcliff. That was quite painful. You might have to not clash from now on. Get her, Sinclair! Fuck her up! Oh, I forgot how good his fucking moves are. Yeah, and then, presumably Queen of Hatred comes in. Yeah! That's so fun. I love it. Also, Arcana Beats is very much a support skill. It's going to target Heathcliff because Heathcliff has Cold Black Tears. But if a target is an ally, heal 5 HP. So that's actually helpful. We just have to manage her a bit, I suppose. Go for it. Ooh. 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 Ha! Yes! These are some fun skills. I like them. Oh, that's a classic. I remember that. Get him, Sinclair. Oh, you're not even Sinclair. You're Merceau, and that's why you failed. Youch. Get him, Sinclair. That is fun. You can do quite a lot of damage quite quickly, potentially.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어. 이건 디페리트. 벗어날 수 없는 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Why are you all talking at me? If a sword of helpless tears reaches 0 HP, it stabs the Knife of Despair. If this unit hits with a cracked unbreakable coin, does not activate target sinking effect. If there is an enemy with chanting Arcana Slave, prioritizes that unit. This unit's HP does not drop below 1 when it does not have Helpless Tears. If this unit's HP drops to 1 when it does not have Helpless Tears, heals back to full HP. Who has Helpless Tears? It's you. Okay. So you just need to clash win against them. What are you doing? You're clashing against that, but it's, like, neutral. Okay, okay. Let's get some envy going. Ride them all down, Sinclair, ride them all down. Oh, you can't, you're too slow. Ah. We'll do it this way. Yeah, you've got a lot of shield now because we need to deal with the swords. I get you. Fun. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Oh. Ain't nothing. Waste my fucking time. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. Youch. We need more sheep in the room.
이제 가진 것은 이 전기밖에 없는데 이것까지.
Fair amount of damage. Hopefully we can break that sword.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
Beat up that sword, Sinclair.
잘 읽은 것 같네.
Yeah! And then the... Ooh.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어.
This will suck. Although, of course, because it doesn't have the special effect, we didn't even reduce it to 0 anyway. But it wouldn't have made a difference. Oh, we didn't quite reduce it to 0. Yeah, no, really close, but not quite. This would be a good time to learn what its weaknesses are. It's weak to envy, so we should be doing better than we are. That won't do much, so it should be fine. Okay, see what we can do. Interesting. Do the scary shit. Fun. I think our SP went down even more though. Good. Good. Yes. Merceau, you champion. Yes. Sinclair, you're a legend. Yes. Ish. Yes. Ishmael, you're amazing. Samurai Sailor. Oh. That was a bit optimistic on my part, admittedly. This is uneasy, and I'm already struggling with it a little bit, which is actually good. I appreciate it. Good block. Oh, in the back of the head. Oh, you hate to see it. She's getting ready for a big one. Is she doing the big one? No, she's still... Move, Tiff! I don't care! I need to read this! Yep, you're still chanting. I suggest we probably let you do that. Don Quixote's SP just went way up, which is helpful. Probably shouldn't use Arcana Beats due to what it does to our SP. Then again, we kind of need to win. Alright, here's what we do. We just fucking go for it, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we just fucking go for it. You say on that. We'll see what happens. I might have guaranteed Don Quixote's corrosion, but it's fine. I may have fucked up. Although I can't remember if that happens at the end of the turn, like the SP drop, or or immediately after the attack. We'll find out, I suppose. Okay, it's at the end of the turn, so we do have time.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
Very nice. I was expecting better. Yikes. Ah. Good job, Heathcliff. Well done. This damage means nothing. I know. Working on them. Second sword right in the chest. Are you... You're still chanting? So... Is Arcana Slave gonna... Is it gonna fuck us up as well? Just does not deal damage against Sword of a Forgotten Knight. Ends turn when hitting enemies with Weathered Knight. Oh, so we need to set this up so that she hits the Knight of Despair with all the swords in her, which looks like it's going to be next turn. I don't know. Maybe she's just waiting. Maybe she's just powering up. At 3 stat gains 20 speed and uses Arcana Slave next turn. Right, so we need to set it up this turn. All right, I get you. That's a lot of damage. Fuck it. No. Maybe. There. Sharpen Blade for the damage boost. 7 knot for the raw damage, maybe. See what happens. Yes. Marvelous. it's a bad time for you, Mr. Sort of Wow. Ah. Yes. No. Ishmael, you're having a bad match. Bad fight. More sheep.
이제 가진 것은 이 전기밖에 없는데 이것까지.
We brought it back round. I think hard mode's going to be quite difficult, though. Ouch. Someone staggered. But we did do what we needed to do this turn. There it is. Oh, boy. Yeah? Oh! Not bad. 100, only 120. I set all that up for that. Oh. Oh. That won the fight.
그래도 이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야. 너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도. 언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네. 그때가 되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 부르고 있겠지.
Oh yeah, it'll totally end fine. Don't worry. Yeah, it definitely does. Don't sweat it. Yeah, it's all good.
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가? 없어도 전혀 상관없다네. 지금 우리가 보는 경치가 바로 그런 것일 테니.
There was a lot of Arcana Slave. It was pretty fun. Now, did I get like rewards for that, or I did? Use Arcana Slave to suppress the Night of Despair with the Weathered Night effect. I mean, yeah, I did do that. However, oh no, I did get other things too. All right, lovely. Welfare team model employee. Oh, a welfare character was here as well. That's what the second one was. I didn't even check what those did. Fucking hell. Inflict a certain amount of sinking or rupture potency with its skills in an encounter. Sure did. Apparently. Interesting. Okay. Well, I do believe we have enough tickets to do another extraction. We do. So go for it. See what happens. It is 2 green. I love 2 green. It's better than 1 green. Not as good as 3 green, but superior to 1 green. Watch them both be announcers. And see it happening. I just know it. I just feel it in my bones. It will just be announcers. Announcers and, like, Hook Office Honglu. Calling it now. There's Ishmael. There's Ishmael. Ishmael?
이번 의뢰는 간단해. 그냥 녹화된 영상을 보면서 멘트만 치는 것 같군.
뭐 좋네. 총알값도 아끼고.
그래, 가끔은 온건한 일도 해야지.
Yeah, I do that contract constantly. It was just commentary. I fucking knew it. It was just announcers. Called it. Now I'm concerned because I could do hard mode, but the thing is, yeah, most of these characters are level 50. Let's give it a try with the Pride team. See how they do. Go for it, lads. Make it happen. Yes. Yes. If we can get a stagger, that'd be quite helpful. Going through ammo like crazy, mind you. Ah, Merceau. Yes. No. Yes, yes. Yes, Merceau. Yes, Yi Sang. Yes. That didn't work very well. Ah. Here comes Magical Girl. You can do full stop off to life twice. No, that's a bad idea. Save them. Save them. There we go. The stagger did nothing. I know this is a waste, but I'm only doing this for the Clash win.
한 점만 노린다.
You can't win. You can't win. It's impossible. Even when Merceau loses, he wins. He barely even feels it. All your swords are just glancing off his hat. Yeah. Full stop to life. This should do a fair amount. Oh yeah, it did more than enough. Okay, well now we know, don't we? Merceau doesn't care. Still doesn't care. Still doesn't care. Does not care. That's all of Honglu's bullets. So this will just be the melee version. Which is more than enough!
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아. 관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네.
That's two.
훌륭했어. 운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
Doesn't she need more time though? Are you ready for one of the best egos in the game? Visually? I mean, you know, that's subjective, but it is really fucking nice.
제가 어떻게 보일까요? 시간을 태워가면 그 답이 있을까요?
So good. Love that to pieces. Take that. That's what you get for being stupid. There it is.
내가 모두를
Did someone die?
지켜낼 거야. 응? 하나님이라도 쌌나?
Oh! Maybe I should have read more of the Queen of Hatred's passives. I don't know why she died, but... Can you two shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, please? I guess we're finishing this ourselves. Does that mean the fight's gonna take way fucking longer? Honglu, are you doing alright? Yeah, he's yeah, he's fine. Oh, in this mode, he doesn't even get a replacement. Also, you're not... Why aren't you staggered? This is bullshit. Whatever, just finish her, it's fine. Yeah, Honglu, it's over. Sniper shot the egg.
회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
I'm not here to listen to you two chatter all fucking day. So I definitely need to actually look through the passives a bit more, because evidently something happens to cause the Queen of Hatred to leave the battlefield early or get killed or something. Don't know, didn't see it. It's fine. But yeah, getting her to use Arcana Slave to suppress the Eye of Despair shouldn't be too difficult, because I could have quite easily, I think, like extended the fight a little bit longer. Like, I could have just used defensive skills to hold off the sword until the right time. Stuff like that. I don't think it would have been too difficult. Some of these are a bit tricky, but I've never worried myself about doing all of them. I just get the ones I feel like I can do. More tickets, thank you. We don't have enough tickets, sadly. How many tickets do we have? 9! Why you gotta be this way? Use minus coin skills a certain number of times in an encounter. Oh, just give, like, I'm not even gonna fucking edit this in. I'm just gonna edit this all out. Give me a minute. I can do that easily. For some reason, I struggled to do that more than I thought I would. It's been a while since I played with N-Corp. Will you two shut the fuck up, please? For fuck's sake. Oh, they're so annoying. Oh yeah, I also did that. Good for me. Oh, it wasn't worth it. I got my tickets, so we can do another run. Hooray. Another extraction even. Hooray. Good. That's all I wanted. And yeah, it was one of the most irritating things I've ever done in my life. I don't know. Things just didn't go my way. You know how it goes. It's not looking hopeful, but hey, you never know. Could be anything. Could even work. Could even work out. Could even be a thing. If not, well, it is more Yi-Sang. So, I can't remember. I didn't check how long Walpurgis is going on for, but I'm sure I can get enough Yi-Sang in order to get a pity pool. Surely. Surely, surely, surely. Because I'm sure as shit not going to get what I want here. Nah. Nah. Nah, it ain't happening. Nah. Oh, it was yellow. Okay, cool though.
이거 먹어. 티는 내지 마. 그리고 그냥 씹어. 감사는 됐어.
Not what I was expecting, but hey. Works out. It's a new identity. I'll take it. Of course, there's still the ego to try and get as well, isn't there? Because there's the identity for in love and hate, and then there's also the ego. Oh yeah, we can do that free pull, can't we? Not free, but we get that one extract each day. Fuck it, do it. See what happens. Not hopeful, but you never know. Give it to me. Nope. Well, we tried, didn't we? We tried. I could do one on here as well. Yeah, fuck it, do that too. Why not? Why not? Fish for a crit. Fish for a crit. The crit! No. Okay. Fine. At least we'll get a single fucking thread from that. That's nice. Fish for a crit! Everyone's gonna be like, why'd you do that? It's not efficient. I don't care. Fish for a crit! Nope. It's fine. All right, well, that will do for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. The getting the whole Queen of Hatred thing is fun, and the ID for Don Quixote is very cool. I like that. I desperately want to get the one for Rhodia because that looks fucking sick, and obviously it's sword sharpened with tears, so it's especially fucking sick because that was one of the coolest ego sets in LobCorp. Like, just not bar none, but it was pretty high up there. Pretty damn cool one. So I'd love to get that too. Might have to get it through Yisang, get a pity pull on it, but 2 weeks. So have I got one more mirror dungeon I can do before then, or two? I guess it'd be two technically. It depends if that ends when it turns Thursday for me, which I don't know if it does. I mean, I'll know closer to the time, won't I? So I can do my best to try and make this happen and get the thing so we can get Rhodia. I'd also like to get the ego, but we'll see what happens. I only get one people, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I could get nearly enough ideality in order to get 2 peoples. I don't have that kind of money, and I wouldn't expect anyone to give me that kind of money because that's ridiculous. We got some good stuff today. I'm genuinely happy with getting Queen of Hatred. That is super good, and it's a super good ID. Very pleased with that. Very fun mechanic behind it, and the animations are a delight as well. And of course it was Don Quixote, and she has the appropriate energy for it. It's a good time, and this was some fun stuff. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Addison Sells, Voltwolf, Miss Green, Rakariku, Crescent, Sonny the Horse, Lila Hexira, Bissalanchi, Princeps, Jack Omu, Mr. Chronos, Superstitics, Vihard, Mighty PH, Enzo Story, E, Landelian, Gage Solton, Hodgerman, Saga, Jack, Ninja Dog, Ember Fox, Grand Captain General Peace, Mean Baby Bag Turtle, Cuds, Kena Samaria, Poe, Portrait Black, Lifesteal, Mega Mr. Seaman, Unclever Name, Summercat, Flanny, Pink Dragoon, Lip Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harak J, Dresso, Sion Distance, Lol, Ethpin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimbort, Alkia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Jessica D, Plutonium Pie, Jimmy Ghost, Apple by K-Bub, Magical, The Frostbite, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800. Or support me on YouTube and on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it's a cool fight. Like, it's a cool little fight to have with the fucking Night of Despair. The thing I've noticed though is kind of annoying is 2 things, and I'm not sure if they're a huge deal really, but I guess they kind of annoyed me while I was trying to do that one mission with the N-Corp team, which was not a brilliant idea on my part, but there you go. 2 things. First of all, as much as I love it when, you know, Queen of Despair is doing all of her stuff, it should be skippable, because people are going to be running these missions over and over and over again, and they do not want to have to sit through unskippable cutscenes every single time, because you're trying to get very specific missions done, and you have to sit through all that, and then you fuck it up, and then you have to restart, and then you have to watch those fucking unskippable cutscenes again, and maybe they are skippable, but I don't know, mash escape or click. I tried both, it didn't work, I don't know. So if they are unskippable, they should be skippable. Really, they should be. 2, I know every time we've done Walpurgis Act, we've had like the patron librarian or the Sephira talking. You know, it's the announcer system, sure. I would like the option to turn it off because Tifrith and Tifrith don't shut the fuck up, and it's kind of annoying. They don't have anything particularly interesting to say, and their voices aren't particularly pleasant to listen to. Very irritating. But these are extremely minor points, frankly. Extremely minor points. Overall, good. Looking forward to doing the missions. Not looking forward to hearing Tifrith blabber and blabber over and over again. I don't really use announcers anyway other than Dante, because I don't like to have characters yapping over combat unless it's Captain Ishmael, because her yapper actually means something, because each time she yaps, it refers to a specific thing that has occurred, whether it's a kill, a stagger, a buff, a follow-up attack, what have you. But the announcers just jabbering in my ear, I could do without, frankly, but that is 100% a personal taste thing. If you like that, then marvelous. You've definitely got it in spades here. But I digress. Thank you so much for watching, and whatever happens next time, I'll probably do a video for one last attempt to do extractions on this Walpurgis Nacht. So, you know, similar to, I think we did it with Magic Bullet Otis way back when. It'll be something similar to that, I'm sure. Don't know how long that video will be. It'll probably just be a side video alongside whatever I'm doing that day, because it'll probably be like 20 minutes at most, and it just exists to show you guys whether or not I got it and to have that moment happen on camera. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, and whatever happens next time, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.